you to everybody who's joining us today, but we do want to respect everybody's time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. Welcome everybody to Azusa High's Café Azteca virtual meeting number 3. Today is Thursday, October 7th, 2021. Thank you for joining us. We'll be logging into Aries parent portal. So we're going to go ahead and continue on with our agenda, which is we give you guys a welcome. We review our virtual norms, reviewing Aries accounts, questions, important dates, and calendar. Okay. So for our virtual meeting norms, mute your microphone. It's okay to turn off your camera. This meeting is being recorded. Be present, participate, and respect each other's time. And contact us for personal cases. Okay. Okay, so here is our administrative team for 2021-2022 school year, starting with our principal, Dr. Gomez, assistant principal, Ms. Pegarori, and our assistant principal, Mr. Rob Velasco. You can also see their emails there in case you need to contact them. Um, that's one great way to get in touch with our administrators, okay? So now we will be reviewing Aries. What we want to do here is go over the menu on Aries, dashboard, gradebook, attendance, and teacher emails, checking for additional students and siblings. What we're not going to do is we're not going to go individual cases, and we're not going to go on everybody's individual grades, and we are not going to create an account today. So we want to respect everybody's time. No, no worries. Okay, so we're hoping that everybody has an account and is receiving those weekly announcements from Aries. They're super important and they're really great so that way you guys are able to keep track of your students or student. It's just really great. It's a great tool for hopefully for our parents and our students to know what's going on with their grades to the best of their knowledge. So as you can see here on, we have, when you go to Azusa's Aries, you'll see that it has the menu, right? And you'll see the dashboard student info. Thank you, Maritza. It's on our left-hand side. You see attendance, grades, classes, and test scores. So if you guys press down on the different arrows, you're going to get to see some of the information that you've put in. For example, on student info, I believe you will see your student's name, their birth date. I think they're like student identification number. You might get also, I believe, what we call demographics, which is your address. And so you'll get that info there. And then you'll see attendance. So in attendance, when you click on attendance, you're going to see the attendance screen, which will let you know if you see nothing on the attendance, that's mean because your student's been in class on time and is there every day. If you see a T for one of their classes, it's tardy. If you see a U, it's unverified absence. If it's U the whole day, that means nobody's called in. If you see a U for a period, that student might have been late to class more than 10 or 15 minutes. So you want to make sure that gets cleared up. And also, if you see a V, a letter V, it's not for vacation. It was just meant for a school activity. Okay. I know that our seniors are getting taken out of a certain period so that they can go over FAFSA. So if you see a V, it's a school activity, okay? We also want to go over grades, okay? It's really important that under grades, you're going to see different areas of Aries, and one of them is the gradebook details. When you go on gradebook details, it not only gives you the classes, like for example, on this student has ASL 3, and it tells you the grade, but it also tells you right there a little bit of the missing assignments. And Miss Maritza is pointing over to like the right hand side because you're going to click down on the arrow and then you're going to see the work and the things that they've been doing in class. So one of the two things that the students have been working on is review test, and it gives you the name and it gives you the points that the student should have received. And you can also, I know Maritza pointed to earlier, the little show only missing assignments. So if you guys are interested, that's where you're going to get that information. It should pop up. You also see right below the teacher's email. So that's a really great way for you guys to email that teacher and, hopefully communicate that way. Also, as you can see, once they have the name of the work, then it tells you when it was completed, when was the due date, the grading. If it says, I think false, that means I don't think the teacher's done grading everybody's, or it might not be in the system, like, in their books. So that's why. And then also the date that it was assigned. So that's always very helpful because you'll look at your kid and be like, really? You were given this when and you haven't turned it in? That's if it's a red block. If you see that they have points, that means they turned it in. And this student got a 10 out of 10 and they have 100% on that assignment. And if you look at number 2, the homework sentence, that was a homework assignment that was worth 5 points. They got 5 out of 5, and the data that it was completed, the due date, and again, it says the grading complete false, which means she's probably still waiting maybe for a few students to turn in, or she hasn't put it in her book. Some teachers I know um, don't always put everything into Aries. Also, you'll see the date that it was assigned. So that's also really important. There's a lot of details in Aries, and we're hoping that you guys will take advantage of that. And then at the bottom, it does give you the review tests, and it tells you the percentages. And then, of course, on the homework, their percentage on the homework as well. And it gives you the overall grade of the student. And when you guys click on the highlighted ASL1, you'll see there's an arrow, and then that arrow will push you over to the second period, which this student has AP English. And you'll see that this class is for the whole semester, which started August 19th and it ends December 23rd. So you're going to be able to click on it, and then again you'll be able to click on the show missing assignments if you want to see them. It gives you the teacher's name and their email to reach them. Now, as you can see, this teacher is Miss Michelle Rodriguez, and so she's not the only Michelle Rodriguez. So that's why she has a number 2 on there. So it's really important for you guys to know that, so that way you guys communicate with the right teacher. So that is M. Rodriguez 2, but that's only if your student has that teacher, okay? So as you can see, one of her assignments was fall DNA synthesis, and it was a writing assignment, it looks like, and this student got 95 out of 100, and it tells you the percentage. Thank you, Maritza. And the date that it was completed, the due date, and if it's grading complete. So I'm pretty sure that means she's done collecting, she's put it in her system. And so then you got the date that it was assigned. So that shows it was assigned the 23rd, and she was expecting that to be, completed on the 24th. And then number 2 was the unit progress check. So there's always a name to the work, the quiz, the test. They should all have something to kind of describe what that assignment was. And that was a multiple choice unit 1 check, and that student got 40 out of 45, and it gives you the percentage there, an 88.89%. The day completed, the due date, and again that the grading is complete on that, and the date assigned. So you should see a list of things that will come up. I think on Aries it does show more, but of course we just took a couple of screenshots for as an example to show you guys that if you guys have time to kind of play with Aries and check it out, you'll see a little bit more information there. And, hopefully this will help you better understand what's going on in your students' classroom as well. So in case you guys ever have any questions or need a little bit of help with that, please contact Miss Maritza Martinez or myself. We'd love to help you out. because we're here back in our offices. So please don't be shy about asking for help and or communicating with some of your students, teachers. It's really important, and we hope that you guys really take advantage of Aries and help other parents out, or let them know at least that they can always come and ask us for help if they need that assistance. Okay, is there anything else I left out, Maritza?
No, I think that was good. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a video that I made last year um, that was used to help parents understand the new format that Aries has. They have a new design. And some of the things that are said in the video are outdated because it was when students were staying at home. And last year, report cards were digital, but this year they're sent out physically to the families. So some of the stuff isn't up to date, but I want to play the video because it still shows some information. If you're not familiar with how to get onto Aries, where to find the link, and what the new outlook, what the new dashboard looks like. So I'll go ahead and play it. And then if you have any questions, feel free to type them in. Hello, Aztec families, and welcome to another tutorial for Azusa High School. This year, report cards will not be printed out physically. So we want to show you how to access your Aries parent portal, and you can see the report cards from your phone or computer. If you don't have the app for Aries parent portal already on your phone, type in azusa.org into the search. After hitting enter, you'll be directed to the Azusa Unified School District webpage. Under the Parents portal, you're going to hit Aries, and you'll be shown the link to access your Aries parent portal. Once you are on your parent portal, you're going to see this. You're going to type in your email for your Aries parent portal. You're going to hit next. Your email, once again, is your Azusa email. You're going to hit next, and you're going to sign in with your password and sign in. You're going to see a message pop up saying something new is hatching. When you hit try it, you're going to see the new look for the Aries parent portal. But if you hit maybe later, then your dashboard will remain on the top part of your screen. So we're going to hit try it. We're going to view what it looks like. So after signing in, you're going to hit try it, and your grades will be on the left side, your whole dashboard, I mean. You want to click grades, and then you're going to be in the grades tab, and you're going to hit grades again. So you're going to be hitting grades 2 times. Once your second grades tab opens up, depending on the student that you choose to view, here's a little arrow that lets you choose if you want to see a different student, or we want to see our high school student. You're going to see their grades. Everything before the highlighted are previous grades, and the highlighted, or the most current line of grades, will be your report card. And this is how you will view your students' report cards. If you have any questions or you need help accessing your parent portal, please give us a call at the Azusa Parent Portal with Letty Enriquez or myself. Thank you.
Okay, so I hope that was a little bit more helpful. But of course, if you guys ever get locked out or you forgot your password, all you got to do is just reset your password. As long as you have the same email, you should just need a new password. And you'll go to your email, and they'll send a message with an email code, and you just reset your password. It should be easy. But if not, don't worry. We'll be more than happy to help you out. If you need to make a change of an email, please know we'll be more than happy to help you out as well and make that change in Aries so that you can continue to receive those weekly emails. Okay. So don't ever think, that we're not willing to help. Of course, we want to help you
Hello.
guys out, especially have access to Aries. Okay. Miss Lizzie, do you happen to have a question?
No, because I have Aries.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But we're just realizing that sometimes I think parents just see the grades and don't realize, haven't really gone to check it out on their phones or on their desktop because our desktop is different. And so, they just see the grade and they're like, but wait a minute, my senses, and, they've done all their homework and we're like, yeah, but if you see their assignments, this is why they have a grade. And so they don't know what assignments or where actually they're failing in the class. It could be that they do their homework but their test scores are low, and so that brings down their grade. So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
want
yeah. No,
parents to be able to have access to that.
yeah, no. I have the app, and usually um, I kind of like you were saying, I was playing with it, so I kind of know how to navigate it. Um, to
Good.
look for absences and tardies, and because it shows
Yes.
everything. Yeah.
Yes. And remember, the T's are for tardies. U is unverified absence. V is a school activity, like I said, a counselor, a coach. If an administrator needs to speak to your student, you'll see a V. So there should always be something. And if you don't see it, the lines are straight like that, straight across, that means they were there all day in class.
Right. No.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, thank you.
Awesome. So yeah, we just wanted to share that with our parents. The triad report cards went out yesterday. You can check it out on Aries. You can wait to get your physical copy. And if you still have questions, like just a little bit more detail, like what does this mean? What does this little line mean? What does this letter mean? Feel free to contact the Parent Center here at Azusa High School. You can call at 626-815-3521.
352. Yes.
Yeah. And I'll reach Letty, or you can be directed to me as well.
Yes.
And here we have Letty's information.
Yes, so I'm the community liaison here at Azusa High. And my job is to help parents get in better connections with our schools, with parent meetings like Café Azteca, school connections, Aries portals, basic needs for your students. We do have student district person who does help us out with resources. And we're very fortunate to have Maritza on our campus from Lakeco. So she's a really great help. So both of us together, that's our job to help you guys better understand the education system or things change. So we're just here to help support you guys. We understand that you guys are busy too. And if you guys need a quick email to a student, to a parent, I'm sorry, to a teacher, we'll be more than happy to do that as well. Sometimes I like to go personally talk to the teachers and you say, hey, so and so parent asked about this or that. And so, I like to do that. And I want you guys to know that that's one of my jobs and I love to do it. And, I want you guys to feel comfortable enough to know that we get it. They're high schoolers, but you guys know they just need that extra, those extra eyes on them. So, and we're here to help you guys out, so yes.
For sure, for sure. And again, my name is Maritza Martinez. I'm the educational community worker here at Azusa High School through the LA County Office of Education. I've been here for about 2 years now, and what I'm gearing toward supporting families and students regarding finding that information that they're looking for, if it's here on campus or within the community, if it's basic needs, hygiene supplies, educational supplies, school supplies. Sometimes families go through difficult times and they need extra support regarding resources, food, housing, and sometimes it's not resources of that nature. It's more about, I want to be more involved in the community. How can I join a club? How can I join an organization? I'm looking to fill out a job application, but I don't know where to start. Who's hiring? Mental health support, physical. I need to go see a doctor. I changed my doctor. I don't have a Medi-Cal anymore. How do I fill that out? I want to fill out CalFresh. All of that information is something that I can really support families with. I find those answers and I can be a lending hand and guiding through that process, and make sure that you don't you're not running around the city looking for the answer when you can just come here and I can find the answer for you and connect you to those services and help. So I'm here one with Letty. And also another thing that I work towards as well, aside for support for the support I provide during Café Azteca parent meetings, is I also find out what information families would find helpful and useful in the community. And the PowerPoint stuff. So I work on getting some workshops together. And one of the workshops that's coming up is a technology workshop. It's going to be for 10 parents that are really interested in learning a little bit more on how to navigate their cell phone or their Chromebook and how to get more into depth on how to use their Aries account from their cell phone or how to use their Aries account from their Chromebook. How the functions on their cell phone work, how the Chromebook works, how Google Meets works, how the email works. Because really navigating through emails and Google Meets, it's something that most of us know, but others it's something brand new because we never used Google before and we're used to a different feature, we're used to something else. And it's the number one way teachers communicate with parents now. So some families would really benefit from this information. And we want to invite you to call me at 626-815-3413 to schedule or to sign up for this because it's going to be a small class only and it's only specific days out of the month. Another thing that I'm working on is making sure that our community is well aware of their mental health needs and knowing that we have a provider, mental health promoters with Department of Mental Health. They provide informational workshops to families in the community. And on the 20th of October from 6 to 7 in English, they're going to provide a virtual workshop on the effect of the pandemic on the emotional well-being of the community. And it's really about self-care and how to cope with what happens in ourselves regarding all the stressors and the anxieties that come with being still in a pandemic and how we can really take care of ourselves and how we can care for each other as a community. And I've also put the other workshops for the remainder of the year through the promoters of mental health. Next week on Wednesday from 2:30 to 4 p.m., we're going to host a virtual workshop on tobacco and vaping in youth. This workshop is from 2:30 to 4 because it will be held in English and in Spanish. The NCADD, National Council on Alcoholism and Drug Dependence, they will be providing this information geared towards parents on how to just learn about the tobacco use, learn about vaping, what it looks like, how students or teenagers can trick you into thinking they're not vaping. There's certain little tools they use that look like everyday objects, what negative effects happen to the body, how their behavior changes, and really how to prevent that and how to have that conversation with the youth. So we hope that you're able to join us on that virtual workshop. And if you want this flyer specifically sent to you, just send me give me a call at 626-815-3413 or send me an email and I will gladly send that over to you. We also have our 211 person who shares resources and connects you through county resources. So if you live in Azusa but you work in Palmdale, or if you live in Azusa and you work in LA or Pomona or anywhere else in LA County and you're trying to get some information for yourself, family members, or friends or neighbors, feel free to reach out to Ms. Michelle Gonzalez at 626-607-3300. You can also visit the 211 website. Under programs, there's actually a section that says community schools, and there's a new referral process that you'll be able to submit your own information with your own reason for what you need, and they will contact you. Her in particular will contact you. She will contact you, and she'll know exactly that you're calling from Azusa, and this is the information you need. So you'll get that special treatment. And that is all. Lastly is our parent calendar that Letty would like to review with you.
Thank you, Maritza. So tomorrow we have at 11:36 we have our homecoming rally. 7 p.m. we have our homecoming game. We want to remind you that parents, guardians should be receiving their weekly Aries email reminder. Also, we have the homecoming dance, which is Saturday, October 9th from 6 to 10 p.m. It'll be here on campus. We hope that the kids really enjoy it and have fun. I know we're all excited about this dance, and I know I hope a lot of kids are coming out. So I hope they all have a really great time. And then we want to remind you that on the 12th, if you know someone and would like to have them sign up with us for the afternoon, or I believe afternoon appointment for our Tech Tuesday, that'd be really great. And as Maritza mentioned, our vape smoking workshop that we have. Um, Also on the 15th, we have the Azusa versus Gladstone football game. So we hope to see everybody there. On the 16th, we have a 7:30 to 3:30 e-waste event. Super helpful if you guys have anything you guys want to get recycled. We also have the virtual college fair on Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. on October 16th. So, it's never too early to find out any information regarding college, what your students want to study, and we encourage you guys to sign up for that. We know our seniors are working on FAFSA this week, and we'll continue working on that. Also, reminder, if you have not turned in a green form, which is a household income data collection, please let us know so we can either help you fill out the form, or you can bring it in to us or to any of the lovely ladies in guidance. We will take your form. We're trying to get these all completed for our students so that our students can continue to receive free or reduced lunch for the upcoming year. So please, please help us out. If you have this form and it's on your fridge or on your kitchen table, please send it with your student, or you can come by and we'll go to the office and pick it up so you guys don't have to leave your cars or anything. Let us know whatever we got to do, we'll do. If you want Gomez to visit you, call us and we'll pick it up. We'll have okay. Also, real quick, ASB leadership students are selling discount cards, $10. There's lots of different things like Tom's and Pepe's and Carl's Jr. in these cards. So if you know an ASB student or leadership student and would like to buy one, please do. If not, you can contact us. We will get you in contact with one of the students or Miss Carrillo so that you can get your card $10. Okay. And if you want it for a different city, she also gave me the form. So there's also different cities that they can provide you a discount card for. Okay. So any questions regarding that, don't be shy. We'll be more than happy to help you out. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I know there's always something going on, but we just wanted to share that info with you.
Awesome. Yeah, and we know that sometimes not you're not able to join us in the afternoon or the evenings or in the mornings. So we want to make sure that you are able to view this at a later time. And if you want to send us an email or give us a call, just letting us know if it's helpful for you to receive it by text message or the recordings if you see the recordings. So we just want to make sure that we continue doing this for you if it works, right? So just let us know with an email or a call if the recordings are working and that you find them helpful and useful for you. If we have any closing comments, we can finish this meeting early. If not,
I have a question. Do you guys know if for the home games, if you work for the district, you get in for free?
I could have sworn we did, but I don't want to give you false information. Um, Let me check in with administrators and see, um, and then I'll contact you and let you know.
Yeah, I don't want to be all embarrassed and show up and like sorry.
Yeah. Definitely. Also, I'll reach out to Mr. Velasco and find out.
All
Okay.
right, sounds good. Thank you.
No, thank you. Yes.
I'm working on that text message right now.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But any other questions other than that?
And remember, you guys, also, once you guys get your grades, you have any other questions regarding, making sure that your kids are on track and receiving their credits out. I know this was just the first tryout. These are not semester grades, but just to make sure that they're on track, either A through G or enough to get their 220 credits for to graduate on time. You can always also reach out to the counselors. Okay, we have Miss Mejia, we have Miss Anna Sanchez, and we have Miss Jackie Hope. So you can always reach out to those ladies. It's always good to check in with them. We know we put a lot, we depend on our kids to do that, but also it's good for us to know. And like I said, it's never too early to find out about college information. Of course, freshmen through juniors aren't doing that, but I know senior year can be very stressful and it comes up really quick. But you guys always want to make sure that your kids are on track, have all their credits, and if they, are A through G, or just, gonna graduate and then have a plan to go to a community college, whatever. I hope you guys are all in the loop together. And like I said, reach out to your counselors. If you have a question, reach out to administrators. They're always willing to help you out. And that's what we're here to help you guys out as well. So like right now, your kids don't get the 5 credits. We have to wait till the end of the semester, but at least right now you know how they're doing. And just know there's the resources like paper. There's resources like Think Together. I believe for our next meeting, Think Together on the 21st will be joining us with good and new information. So I hope you guys come back to join us for that day. And take advantage of it. And like I said, Think Together is a little bit different here in high school. So I hope you guys are able to join us for that meeting. And just know that that's what we're here to help you guys. And whatever we can do to have you guys keep coming, that'd be really, great. Okay.
Awesome. So Ms. Castañeda, I'll send you a text message with the answer. I haven't gotten that yet, but we know that you're driving, so we want to be able to let you go and not worry about being connected. But thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Happy
Thank
to see
you.
you again.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good one.
Stop recording.